King and queens, I hope everybody is doing good, doing great, taking care of your health, staying to yourself. Remember, a slow grind is better than no grind. Y'all see the title. You see what we got going on, thumbnail and all that good stuff, man. This is why men have had enough. Let's get into this video, man. Make sure you like button, comment, subscribe. Pop your ish in the comment section below, man. I'm telling y'all. Keep it respectful, though. I've been seeing a lot of crazy comments, man. Nah, no, I haven't. I've been seeing a lot of good comments. I appreciate y'all, too. We're going to keep going and keep growing.
A bunch of men approach you in public, you need to stop taking that as a compliment. That's actually an insult. Unless they're a bunch of sharks approaching you, that should be taken as an insult. If it's a bunch of Nemos and Lil Nemos and regular men and Dusties approaching you, they thought that you were so intimidating that it was okay for them to come up to you, waste your time, and ask you for your number.
Or maybe it's the complete opposite. Maybe they thought you were wholesome, welcoming. Maybe you made them feel comfortable because you probably had a smile on, because you probably was dressed respectful, and you're overly attractive and you have this phenomenal glow about you. See, women like this is going to steer y'all in the wrong direction every single time. What are you talking about, lady? What are you saying? You put such a negative connotation on that. That was crazy. How did you make that negative? What?
Because they just knew you were going to give it to them, because they just knew you were in their league. Only the 1%, the top percent of men.
Wait, who said she was giving her number or giving it up to everybody that approached her? Just because a lot of men approach her don't mean she's just easy or giving it up. What are you talking about?
Should be approaching you. Like, it's quality over quantity. I really hate when girls be like, I get it. That's the easiest thing to get.
Wait, and then I'm sorry to keep stopping y'all. My apologies, but how is she in control of who approaches her? All right, I'm gonna let her rock out.
Do you get quality, Nick? This is not for everyone either. This is for a certain target audience. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't. This is about using your beauty and investing even your last dollar into your appearance, to use your beauty to get a softer, easier life. It's about working smarter, not harder. Unfortunately, in today's society, but it's the hard reality, so save your comments. A woman's beauty will get her much farther than any degree will. Unfortunately. You guys need to stop letting these thirsty men boost your head up, get you comfortable, and hold you back from being the baddest bitch that you could be. There's always room for improvement. So if a lot of men are approaching you, that's not a compliment. Unless he's the big dog, top shark, you need to go look in the mirror and figure out what you need to do to become a better bitch. And what could these little Nemos do for you anyway besides tell you good morning, like, and give you a wet ass and send you home in an Uber? Uber X. Not even a black truck.
Shut the fuck up in 2020. Damn, we can see what type of woman this is. She said prioritize your beauty more than your degree, your career, and you should spend your last bit of money on your beauty. Where is she going in her life?
If your degree is going to set you up to where you're not depending on a man for your lifestyle, the lavish lifestyle that you want, even if it's not lavish, even if it's a lifestyle where you comfortable, you cool, you making enough bread, again, to what I said, you don't have to wait on a man. Chase that. Go after that. Because if you always are looking for a man to fund your life, you will always be in control or in the hands of somebody controlling your life. Somebody will easily be able to control you, put you in a position and take you out of that position. Depending on how you're going about it, there's so many different variables I can add to that. But the moment you put your lifestyle and your life into somebody else's hands is when you no longer have control over your own. Remember that. But if you set yourself up to where you don't need anybody, that's the best you could ever do for yourself as a woman. Never, never, never allow a man to feel like he can easily turn your lights off. Facts.
In chat, I got approached by a woman at the gym today. Oh! She asked if I was using a machine.
This might sound harsh, but I would never take advice from somebody who is overweight. Because if your body clearly shows you make poor decisions, baby, you ain't got no business speaking into my life. I don't date men who aren't physically fit. Because if you would neglect yourself, you will also neglect me. And we ain't doing that. Call it what you want, but I do not believe a woman who is out of shape deserves to be in a relationship. When it comes to love, there are rules one must abide by, and the first one is Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. So if you cannot love yourself enough to make sure you are physically fit, emotionally fit, spiritually fit, baby, you are not qualified to love anybody else. Feel how you want.
Take it down. Take it down. Take it down. We need it going.
All right, fellas. So when you get into that point where you're like, you know what, I need to shoot my shot, please make sure that this girl, every time you're in the gym, is using mirrors for reflection to look at you. So she's using that mirror to look at you. She never actually directly looks at you. If she directly looking at you, you already know what time it is. Demon time. But here's the thing. You are playing the long game, not the short game. Do not force a 5-minute conversation. Do not interrupt her entire workout. If she's over there using a machine that you might need to use, just go over there and be like, excuse me, how many more sets do you have? She's gonna be like, oh my God, I have a so-and-so. At that point in time, literally just say, I see you here all the time. What's your name? Introduce yourself, walk away. Now, every time you see her, you can say, hey, what's up? Now, at that point in time, you might be able to get a conversation going, but also make sure you finish your workout. Now, if you're really feeling yourself in that first interaction and you want an IG, ask.
Now, what homie missed, the information he didn't give y'all was make sure you're attractive enough to even catch her eye or to even have a conversation with her. Because I don't care what no woman say. They always say, don't talk to us in the gym. Don't approach us in the gym. Don't buy it. If they find you attractive enough, they do not care about where they are when you approach them. So make sure you taking care of your health, staying to yourself, building yourself up, working on your appearance, making sure that you smell attractive. Not only just look attractive, you got to smell attractive. That's something y'all need to work on. Get your smell game up. Yes, even in the gym. Take it serious. I'm telling y'all. That's another key factor that people do not add in, but make sure that you're halfway decent at least, bro. You can't just assume that you can just have this aura, you know what I mean? What y'all call it, riz, and walk up to these women with no sense of style, or attractiveness, because it's not going to work. I promise y'all. But if you're attractive enough to her, and you'll know, right? You're going to know when you get to that space where, okay, you getting eyes left and right. It's like, okay, you in that lane now. Spend a couple of months, even a year or two in the gym, locking in, you know what I'm saying? Making sure your hair up to par. Like, all that stuff matters, man.
All right, men out there too scared to approach women, talk to women. What's some advice you have for them?
Be confident.
Be confident.
Be funny.
Yes. Be funny.
If you are a man and you don't know how to approach a woman in public, this is for you. Keep it very simple. It doesn't need to be a big deal. You don't have to think of something special to say unless there's a genuine compliment that you want to give her. Just walk up to her and say, hey, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I noticed you. I think you're really beautiful. And I just had to come over and introduce myself. Hi, my name is whatever. If she's immediately standoffish or rude or says she's seeing someone, then just let it go and just say, no problem. Sorry again for interrupting you. I hope you have a great day. If a woman is rude to you right off the bat after you give her a nice compliment like that is not a woman you want to be with anyway.
Signs that she's really not into you. Her eye contact is not there. She's being short with you, right? And even if, I guess I can go back to eye contact, but eye contact and her being short with you, those are two signs. Just keep it short, and if you feel that vibe is just not there, just keep it going, keep it pushing. Accept it, take your L, keep on going elsewhere. But those two things are super important. If she's making eye contact, looking at you, even looking at you up and down, or even if it's a eye contact look up and down, but she's looking away in a nervous kind of way, that's good too. But if her engagement and conversation is there, then you got it. But if not, don't worry about nothing. All that rudeness, if you feel any sense of rude energy, keep it short, keep it going. Have a good night, man. I'm sorry to bother you. Keep it pushing. It's not going to work. Then because they'll probably like drag it along, so to speak, and then be like, once you ask for the number, they'll say, oh, I'll give you my IG. If you're not interested, ma'am. That's okay. Just say that.
You want to be with someone who's kind and respectful to people, especially if you had a respectful approach. If she is really rude or mean, don't take it too personally. I think most women are not going to be super open right off the bat. They're trying to like suss out the situation. But if she has a somewhat positive, open reaction, you really need to read her expression and her body language. Keep the conversation going a little bit, but keep it very short and simple, like no more than 5 minutes. Just say, I'd love to take you out sometime, get her number or her Instagram, and then get out.
Yeah, that's another thing that y'all do too. Y'all drag the conversations out way too long to the point where it becomes awkward because you're looking for something to talk about. And keep it short. Then you can gather up the ideas on what you want to talk about, via text or once y'all get on a date. But y'all drag it on and drag it. It's too much of a conversation when you don't know her. So it may be uncomfortable for her. It may be uncomfortable for you. But if you execute, get the number, in and out, bam, boom. Now you can just start the plan from there. And then you can, succeed after that.
Oh, day, bro. I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
Believe it or not, a lot of women are just going to follow what a lot of other women do. Because you'll get on this app, you'll hear women say like they don't want guys approaching them and this and that. And then a girl will see that and they'll apply the same thing to themselves just because other girls feel that way. But in actuality, a lot of women want to be approached in public. Like you as a woman, imagine you going out, you go somewhere, you looking good, face look good, body look good, whatever the case is, and a guy approaches you in a respectable way. I'm going to say that, not no crazy way or nothing, but a guy approaches you in a respectable way. You find him instantly attractive. He finds you attractive as well. You like, okay, yeah, I came outside looking good. This is kind of what you wanted anyway. So by a guy doing that, it's kind of like, damn, like that's going to help your confidence. And also too, you find him attractive. So that's the kind of stuff that women like. But to get on here and be like, y'all don't want guys approach you and this and that.
Crazy.
That's cap. A lot of times just comes down to the type of guy that's approaching you.
100%, because there's no way. Because this is the thing. If y'all went out looking your best, you know what I'm saying? You got your nice dress on, you did your makeup, or your face is just naturally shining, glowing, and all of that, and no man hits on you, you're going to go back home, hop on the phone with your friends, or get on the internet, make a TikTok and say, these men are terrible, or they suck. They don't even approach women anymore. And then on the other end, you got women saying, don't approach me. Ma'am, you came out looking phenomenal. What did you want men to do? You went out to a social setting and didn't want men to come up to you and be social in that setting. It makes no sense. Y'all got to make your mind up. It's like y'all don't know what y'all want.
Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. Let's go.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
So I just want to give some game to the guys who don't know if the girl that they're looking at, they should approach or not. Let me just be real honest. If she has the RBF face, arrest bitch face, talk to her, bro. She's nice. It's the girls that are like, he. They are the bitches. Then you hit on them, they're like, don't talk to me. I have a man. Well, like, girl, your ass was looking friendly. How was I supposed to tell? But the girlies that are like into the workout, they're not trying to be bothered by no one. They're just kind of doing their own thing. They look like they're a little bit pissed off. Those are the wifey material girlies. Talk to those girls.
I don't know how true that is, y'all. Y'all can test that theory, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about that, or let me know how it worked out for y'all in the comment section. Let me know. Is that true? So the women that got the resting B face, those are the ones you should talk to, and then the ones that look more approachable because they're smiling with good energy, those are probably the ones that are going to turn you down. I never heard that one before, but hey, women know best, right? Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think about this video and this topic in the comment section below. This video and this topic, that's the same thing. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think, man. It's late, man. All right. I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. I done knocked out a lot of videos, man. Make sure y'all go watch all the other videos. I've been going crazy. And I appreciate y'all, man. A slow grind is better than no grind. And we're going to keep on going and keep on growing. All right. So with that being said, love, peace, and prosperity. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not give me. We elevating to hit ahead. We ain't bleeding yet. Spread love, not hate. I see y'all when I see y'all. Be great. Go on.